as all 22 teams will be in the resort by the
Heading to NBA players sharing what the food is like inside the bubble.
end of today. And the accommodations have, let's just say, bothered a few players. Grizzlies guard
Ew.
Tyus Jones found a roach in his room. Oh, nah, indeed. Nuggets guard Troy
Ew.
Daniels showed a collection of small snacks on a tray. And Nets guard Chris Giozza, I love saying that
That
name.
shit look good, low
His
key.
noodles and
Yeah.
chicken even brought comparisons on social media to Fire Fest. Now, after the 48 hours of quarantine, the food options are expected to open up for teams. Perk, when you see what the Lakers are what the players are posting, what concerns do you have about all this?
You know what? I'm glad you showing all the negative things that's happened in the bubble. Because right before I came on this show, I just watched Patrick Beverly post the bubble is what you make of it. And he's making himself right at home. He said, check ball. So he's making the best of it. Listen, we know it's a process.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the Players Association is going to be in communication with the NBA to make things better. Listen, this is only day 2 or day 3 of the bubble. It's just getting started. It's going to get better. Thanks.
Facts, bro.
Dave, is this much ado about nothing?
Yeah, I mean, I've talked to a couple agents who have been preparing their players to go down there, and it's all about putting yourself in a mental space to be able to perform for 3 months, no matter what
Right.
the elements that come your way.
That
If
should
we're
look
gonna
good, though.
already be shocked and awed by whatever the meals look for 2 days. Good luck to how it's going to go for you for the next 2+ months.
Yeah.
I think this is something that all the guys can recognize. The NBA is trying to do their best job here. They got to stay in their rooms because of the health concerns.
That should look ass, though.
And the meals are going to get a lot better in a couple days.
Yeah, yesterday on Hoop Streams, me, Cassidy, and Kendrick talked about this. But my one question is, what are the prepackaged meals supposed to do? As we're looking at Joel Embiid show up in full regalia there, mask, hazmat suit, everything. But the prepackaged meals are only for the first 48 hours of quarantine. I'm still not clear as to how that is supposed to protect anybody, especially when we know that the food service providers aren't quarantined. They may be getting tested, but they're not getting quarantined, so what is a prepackaged meal supposed to do? I'm not quite sure. Anyways, moving on. Kawhi Leonard did not travel with the Clippers to Orlando Wednesday as he tends to a family matter, sources told our Young Masud.
Are you allowed to do that?
Reported by Yahoo Sports. Kawhi plans to miss only a few days and expects to join the team soon.
Okay.
Hopefully everything over there is all right. And additionally, I should have mentioned this. USA Today's Jeff Zillgett reported 6 restaurants will provide delivery options for the bubble. True Hoops Henry Abbott followed up with a tweet that coincidentally, all but one of the restaurants providing delivery are owned by Rockets owner Tillman Fertitta. All right, so the Nuggets are in Orlando. They don't have Nikola Jokic. It's still working on getting Orlando after being cleared of COVID-19. New Nuggets GM Calvin Booth says he's not worried, saying, quote, I don't think we're concerned at all. I think he's excited about joining the bubble, being with his teammates, and I think everybody realizes the opportunity we have. It is just a matter of getting him in the bubble
2020
safely
is crazy,
and making
bro.
sure he's healthy.
Oh,
Dave,
sorry.
should the Nuggets be more concerned that Jokic isn't in Orlando yet?
I mean, here's the thing. When we got the NBA schedule and we saw that they're going to be playing these games in late July when they were coming to the decision to play them in early June, we're like, what's the delay? Well, the delay is that Murphy's Law. What can go wrong will go wrong. And the fact now that we have this extra time baked into the schedule is a wonderful thing for things that pop up, like Kawhi Leonard having a family issue, like Nikola Jokic still being in Serbia. I don't think there's any concern at this point because we're talking about it's July 8th, July 9th. If we get to July 28th, July 29th, he's still over there, then there's some concern. But, again, I think this was prescient by the NBA schedule makers to build in this time to allow for unforeseen events.
Perk, are you concerned at all about Jokic's unavailability to start this?
No, not at all. Listen, the only thing that we all been concerned about when it comes down to Jokic is him being in shape. Guess what he did over the pandemic? he lost a whole nother person. He looks great, almost mistaking them for Porzingis. So if I'm the Nuggets, I'm not concerned at all. I'm just waiting on them to arrive. Because guess what? He's the heart and soul of that Nuggets team. He's their best scorer. He's their
Facts.
best passer. He's their best rebound. He's everything to the Nuggets, and he's in great shape. I'm just waiting on his arrival. That's all it is. Like on the Rocket movie. I'm just waiting on him. I'm just waiting on the big fella. I'm ready to see what he go do. He looks great.
Yeah, that workout was straight out of Rocky 4 right there with the lifting tires. All we needed was snowbanks and maybe some wood cutting there, and we'd be a little bit more in the Rocky 4 mood. But I got to be honest, the one thing I'm concerned about with every player that's tested positive for COVID who's come into the bubble, I just want to make sure that when they're clear, they're healthy, there are no long-lasting health effects there, because we don't quite know what this disease does long-term to internal organs, to things like stamina, to respiratory issues moving forward. So that's the one thing I would keep an eye on with Jokic. Does he look winded? Does he look tired? Or can he get right back into the flow of things like all of his peers?